D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to my Sunday video, Week in Review, where I bring to you 3 entertainment stories, movie entertainment stories, and just kind of break them down and see what you guys think and tell you what I think. So let's just get started. And so for the first story that I wanted to bring to you is that Entertainment Weekly released photos of the Bane costume for the 5th season of Gotham. And this part is being played by actor Shane West. And I don't know, you may not remember him. You may remember him from A Walk to Remember, which starred him and Mandy Moore. I personally remember him from the show Salem, which I did like that show. I thought he did a great job. And as far as this costume goes, the internet was set on fire because they were just ripping this costume to shreds. And I have to agree with most people. It looks horrible. I mean, it looks like he's like a cyborg, but then he's got like a weird... They could have done a better job. And I think that Gotham is... I look at Gotham as an Elseworld story as far as that goes. So I don't have to... It doesn't have to be like the comic books. But one thing that really... bothers me, and I'm not a purist, but I really think that costumes should try to stick to the original way that they look in the comic book, just because I think that it brings us some form of recognition, and this one doesn't. I mean, like, he looks like a cyborg. Weird thing. The chest thing is all weird. I don't know. I just don't like it. I really wish that they would have thought about this and done a better job. And you can tell me what you guys think about this costume down below. And if you watch Gotham and how you think this is going to do in the 5th season, which is its final season, unless it gets picked up like by a Netflix or something like that. So my second story is also costume related, kind of like last week's Week in Review, but this one is Gwyneth Paltrow. A photo of her leaked of her wearing her rescue, which is what they name her Iron Man outfit, for Avengers 4. Now, if you see in this video, you can see it's kind of like a purple and silver, which I kind of like. In the comic book, she takes on the regular red and gold look that Iron Man has, but in this one, it looks like she's got the purple and the silver, which I think is really nice. And they kind of alluded to that in Iron Man 3 when she put on the suit, but she didn't really like wear it in like an action well, it was an action sequence, but she didn't wear it as in she was being Iron Man. And then also they kind of alluded to it in Avengers Infinity War when her and when her and Tony were talking about a kid and starting family and yada yada yada. I think she looks great. From what this looks like, it looks like somebody leaked this photo. She had taken this photo, on set, and then she'd sent it to somebody, and then that person was just like, oh my god, I can't keep this to myself, I have to share it to the world, which I'm glad they did, because I think she looks great, and I think that Gwyneth Paltrow does a really great job as Pepper Potts. I think she's taken a character that's not really that famous, or really popular, or whatever, and made it really great, and I don't think she's been rewarded enough for making it such a great character on screen, but I think that, and plus a lot of people really don't like Gwyneth Paltrow personally. I think that they just think she's kind of like this elitist kind of wealthy woman that wants to tell people what to do health-wise and stuff. But I think she's great personally and on screen and everything. That Goop thing that she's got a lot of great products with that. You should check it out. Anyway, so... tell me what you guys think about this costume. I think so far what we've seen is great. The Russo brothers have probably fired her also, along with Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo. But I think she looks great, and you can leave what you think down below. I really do want to hear what you guys think about that. So for my last story, in case you haven't heard it, is that Wonder Woman 1984 has been pushed back 7 months. Now, at first, this story kind of came off and everybody was like kind of freaking out, like, why are they pushing this back? That's such a bad idea. But what they're doing is, the reason they're doing this, from what I've read online, is that Warner Brothers wants to do a soft reboot of the DCEU. And the reason for that is they want to recast Batman and Superman because they're having problems with Henry Cavill, and Ben Affleck just doesn't want to be Batman anymore, and he's having a lot of personal issues with that also, so it's not just the fact that a lot of people don't like him as Batman, it's just he's dealing with, his divorce and all that other stuff. But what they were going to do is they were going to do it with the Flash movie, and that stars Ezra Miller, but he is having a lot of scheduling issues because of his commitments to the Fantastic Beast franchise. So they don't want to wait too long, because I believe that starts filming in 2021, and they don't want to wait that long. So they were looking at what movie they could do that with. Well, Wonder Woman is right around the corner, or was right around the corner. So what they've decided to do is take Wonder Woman and make Wonder Woman their Flashpoint story. And how they're going to do that is in the original script, Wonder Woman makes a deal with a god, and I'm hoping it's Hades, but I believe it might be Deimos, which is the god of fear, and that's Ares' son. But she makes a deal with the god to bring back Steve Trevor, a la Heaven Can Wait, starring Warren Beatty. And how that movie works out is the characters of Warren Beatty's character is brought back to life, but only one woman in the movie can see Warren Beatty character as Warren Beatty, and everybody else sees him as somebody else. So how they're going to do is Diana can see Steve Trevor as he is, but his soul has taken over the body of someone else, and everybody else sees the someone else, and Wonder Woman sees Steve Trevor. So, but what they're going to do is they're going to bring back Steve Trevor full time, like bring him back to life. She's going to change history, and because of that, it changes everything. And then they've also, because they're going to do this, they've also they're doing reshoots for Shazam. And I think that this is not the best idea, but I understand why they're doing it. I personally just think they should just recast Batman and Superman and not do the soft reboot. I don't think that you should go back. I think you should just keep pushing forward and everything, but I understand why they want to do that. I just don't agree with it. And everything. So you can tell me what you think about that. I mean, do you agree with them doing this Flashpoint storyline, but with Wonder Woman and everything? So, okay, so tell me what you think about those three stories. And I have to tell you right now, I don't think I'm going to be doing a week in review video next week. I've been invited to a pre-screening of Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald in Chicago, and I'm going to be doing that. So expect a review as soon as the embargo lifts for that. So I probably won't be here next Sunday, but I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys later. Bye!